mulching's nearly all done, so that's good. Alright, you do your thing again. You. Oh, we're going to have to turn on your crop sensors again, I think. Yep, did that. And off we go. Okay. So, that was kind of weird. I think in future, if I get stuck on a fence, I should probably just fold this kit up and extract it that way. Try not to miss the corner. Okay, we're all good. So mulching's nearly all done, that's good. And I want it in a mulching condition for the sorghum, as I was saying, so we're not going to adjust the mower. Fortunately, I don't have anything to mow at this particular point. So that's all good. I will do square corners here. It's less likely to wrap it round a hedge. Yeah, now store-wise, there was this mower came up for about £17,000. I was kind of undecided about it. It's a bit bigger than the Massey can cope with, and so obviously issues with flexibility of equipment and tractors. If I did buy it, I kind of want two big tractors before I get big mowing equipment. Unless I get a big M, in which case I don't need a big tractor to haul that in. But, just the ability to run multiple equipment, off at the same, have a choice which thing is running what. And the Massey Ferguson's eventually going to be sort of relegated to minor tasks and putting stuff away in the yard and moving bales and that type of thing, at least until we get a skid steer. But we'll be keeping that mower. So once we do have a main mowing kit, we'll be running that to mow, and the John Deere will be used purely for the mulching. So that's still kind of where we're going at the moment. How are we doing? We had, that big thing. American farm, I'd think about that, but for a UK farm, really not the plan. And I've missed a huge bit there. However, my thoughts at this point is that's really for making it easier to turn around. So all I'm looking at here is I can fill that gap in as I'm doing a turnabout. Okay, that I think we'll call good. I can run back up to the top here. And line up on the full pass on the field. Alrighty. So we don't have anything up on the Massey Ferguson, I suppose. We have an AI worker on the fertilizer. I can now get on and finish this field off. Assuming I can see what I'm doing, because goodness me. Now I do have the increased particle effects, which is kind of why we've disappeared in a cloud of dust. And exhaust effects too. So as our equipment, or as our motorized equipment gets older and more in need of a service, you will see darker smoke coming out of the exhaust. I'll be done with this shortly. Alrighty, how's my tea doing? My tea is doing fine, except I forgot to fish the tea bag out. That's better. For me, mulching isn't one of those must-do things, because you have to pay for the equipment. Kind of like rolling. I don't have to do rolling. It will benefit my yield to a certain extent, but frankly it's not. The cost of the equipment versus the benefit, I don't think really pans out that much in my favour. Now eventually it gets to the point where I've got so many fields that having a roller and getting an extra 2.5% yield from all my fields is probably going to be worth it. Also, if I can get a used one, again, worth it. But for right now, yeah, actually getting yield and probably maximising our environmental score is the better choice that we have. Alrighty, so that is done. I think we can park this over by the manure pit for now. Where's my sprayer gone? Oh, there he is. Or maybe we'll park it here. Alrighty, so we did that. Was there something else I wanted to check on? I don't recall. Okay, couple of bits. Obviously my driving wasn't as straight as the workers. Send the worker home and we'll finish this off. One of the reasons I prefer a sprayer that's mounted on the vehicle I'm driving is because I get immediate reposition of the booms rather than a delayed reposition. And trying to get all of this, and I'm not doing a very good job on it. However, as by the looks of the fertilization map, the nitrogen map, it does look like pretty much managed to cover most of this without an issue. I'm going to drive over this bit just to make sure, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let us pull into this view. Oh, this is getting very aged. We're going to have to buy a new map or analysis for this field at some point. So yeah, that's fine. It looks like there's a small bit over here. Needs to get done. What happens if I adjust dust scale, change work width, Control Z. There you go. So I'm kind of hoping that because I am spraying, I've just got the sprayer turned on for the bit where there isn't. Oh, I should have reset that back to maximum. And turn off the help screen. There we go. So that's done spraying. I can empty the sprayer. We done mulching. I probably should refuel the tractor. I'll do a quick review of what contracts are out there. Not going to do a baling contract because they take way too long and way too much manpower. It's the sort of thing I can do during the week. Plus, I would like to have the opportunity to test out Maize Plus on this yard or on this farm. I did look at some sheds for back here, replacing these two sheds, and I'm going to have to find something else to download because the ones I have basically come out to about here, which seriously hampers getting around this part of the yard. I mean, that shed's a little bit big, but it's our workshop, so I'm okay with it. But a lot of the others are coming out way past where the tractor is, and so it's not going to work too well for us trying to fit things, especially not trying to maneuver into the shed if I'm trying to do this. Sometimes it helps to have a little bit more yard room to make the adjustment. Unless you get a skid steer and a hitch or something that you can maneuver stuff around on. Okay, you are done. I could probably turn off the crop sensors. There's no indication that the crop sensors are on or off. Okay. We do have 5 sausages of silage. I didn't think that middle one I'd got right back to the back wall, but obviously I did. These should be about 66% done, 56% done. And then these are fully fermented, so they're ready for sale, but like I said, £150 per litre, I'm not likely to sell them right this minute. And I did say I need to refuel this. It's a very slow refuel point, but it's okay. I should probably move this away from the tank just in case. Alrighty. I'm going to jump out on the wall, in the wall. Good job. So one thing, I want to check the seed and fertilizer levels here. 247. Oh, we've only got 96 water. Well, bar humbug. Ugh. Fine. Not my intent, but I didn't realise the water was that low. Another reason for getting a bigger water tank is we'll be able to justify driving all the way down to the only water source on the map. which is right on the southern edge. And this water source is a pay for one. I'm just going to fill it up the once for now. It's the other thing, how big is this? 6,000? Yeah, about 6,000. So this tanker is a little bit bigger than the tanker that fits on the back of the truck. I can't haul it nearly as quickly though. 6,056 litres, okay then. But that'll give us 6,000 litres of water into there. So it'll last us another month. Oh, now the one thing I haven't done with this new lighting is see what it's like at night time. So that's probably going to happen more likely when we get to working until 8 o'clock at night. But it's the middle of summer, so not really a time when we're working till sundown. Okay, so fertilised, mulched, and we are ready to harvest the sorghum soon. And the Deutz is a little bit close to this run through there. I will probably, when we get to shipping the sorghum, I might go down to the store on one of the trips and get us some mineral feed. I mean, the likely state is when I'll set up a test run. I'll copy this game save and I'll add Maize Plus, and I'll take a note of how much food the cows eat in one day and see how that fares with what we've got in store and what we're going to have to make up. Okay, I think we are going to sleep until 7 o'clock in the morning because it'll be nice and bright. Then, yay, morning time. Okay, leasing cost. See, the vehicle leasing cost on the Harvester overnight is 800. It's the hourly rate that's the big kicker. Okay, I am going to step 1. Field 51 is ready to harvest. So, that's good. Sorghum's ready. Cows are doing cow stuff. 68,000 slurry, because 300,000 mixed ration. And this is all going to split out. I don't know what the distribution will be when we add maize plus grazing. Oh, that, yeah, this map has been changed so that the cow pastures, like this one here, is now grazable by the cows. So that will be a thing. Contracts I wanted to look at. Field 53 is up and is silage. 53 is this one here. It's one of the ones I like to do because it pays good. Unfortunately, when we buy that field, it's going to be our stuff, not, oh, I can go out and do something and get paid 10,000. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm going to beam over to our vehicles because it's just easier. So as soon as this harvest is done, I'm going to let the leased equipment go. Just because I don't need to be paying $800, $900 pounds per day to keep it on the farm. August, are we allowed to plant stuff? Oh, I did notice some weeds. We can now plant canola. We just had canola in that field, so that's not going to happen. I may put a cereal crop over there. Now the good thing is I plant, it destroys the weeds, but then I have to I will have to do the weeding. So we'll see how things work out. I'm not sure I can drive through the hedges with this on the back. Yep, that worked. Okay, good. Probably completely adequate. The driver's door's on the wrong side, or the inconvenient side, not the wrong side. And we'll try this from the cab. What I should be doing is unfolding it. And then I can jump down and get that out of the way. Oh, Mr. UPS is here. I did get an email yesterday saying he was coming. I'm not sure what he's bringing though. Okay, this is quite a nice field because we don't have any trees along the edge of it. Oh, I know what it is. It's the please keep refrigerated